Welcome back everyone, and in this video I have something special for you. And for someone else. My best friend Zach. You may know him if you do watch our other channel, TheSnapChaps. TheSnapChaps. That is me and my best friend Zach. We've got our own little channel. We've been best friends our entire lives, and you know, recently he started putting out his music. He's been doing music his whole life. But recently he's been putting out his music. He's been putting it on, you know, Apple's and the Spotify and all that stuff that I'm not familiar with. But he's been putting it out. He's got a little record deal going on right now, and you know, he's been doing it on his iPhone 8 cell phone. All of his editing, vocals and such on his cell phone. And I thought, not while I am your best friend. So, in this video, I'm going to be giving him a computer, but first, we got to do a little bit of work to it. There it is. And for all you computer guys, you know exactly what this is. This is a Dell Optiplex. This one specifically is a 9020, and it is so nice. It is basically the, if I can put this in car terms, it's the Mitsubishi Eclipse of computers. It's very tunable, is what I'm trying to say for not car people or young people that forgot what the Eclipse was. Anyway, so my original plan for this whole surprise thing that I'm doing for my buddy Zach is I was going to build him a computer. And it was going to be about 500 bucks. I couldn't get the money together. I was trying to get a pool going, be like, hey, everyone contribute. I'm going to put in a majority of the money, and I'm going to be building it. I'm going to be doing that. And pretty much everyone flaked out. So I said, I'm going to do this anyway. And I went the cheaper route, and I got one of these. I got one of these used. It's actually in really good condition. I got it from a guy that knew what he was doing. I got this. And it just needs a few minor upgrades from my friend Zachy Poo, and we're going to get it to him, and he's going to be doing some editing. These are really good for gaming, but that'll be a future video, not this one. So one of the great things about this, it has a bunch of ports. So you got 4 USB up front, you've got your DVD, CD drive up top, so just in case you have any of those, you're good to go. You've got both your headphones and microphone jack here. You also have them in the back, which gives you a bunch more stuff. I guess you still have the PSU stuff up there. You've got an Ethernet port. You've got 2 more USBs there. Then we move down. We've got a display port, and then we've got 4 more USBs. So this thing can be jam-packed. You also have the headphones and the microphone here on the actual motherboard itself, and you've got VGA. So, I already picked up those. I've got a monitor and a keyboard and a mouse. I've already got all that set up. There's a few more things I'm going to give him for music stuff. I don't even know if he has this stuff, but I'm going to throw this stuff in there. This is a reader, so you got different SD card readers that you can pop into a USB. I thought that was pretty cool, so I got that for him. I also got one of these adapters for if he wants to listen to his music. He can plug this into his amp or whatever and then put some headphones in there so he can listen to it directly. And also, if he doesn't have it, which I'm going to give it to him anyway, I've got headphones there which has 2 ends for both on there. I'm going to give him one of these adapters. If he wants to use his own headphones, he can plug that in, which perfectly fits in both of those, so he can put in just normal headphones up in there. So on the inside, this guy already comes with an SSD. The guy that I got it from popped one in there because this makes the system like 10 times quicker, the SSD. But what I'm going to do for my friend Zach is I'm going to have it a dual boot. I'm going to make this a Hackintosh because he's used to using GarageBand, and that's only on Macs, and I'm not going to pay a ridiculous amount for a Mac that can do as much as this can. So I'm going to put in another SSD, which I actually just got in the mail. It is a, I call them pennies, but PNY. I got this one on Amazon. It's $240. The one in here, I think, is another $240, so he's going to have about 500 gigs. He can also do external hard drive stuff if he wants to, but I'm going to have that popped in the inside here. I had to kind of cannibalize my own build over here to get another SATA cable because I needed one to put in there. So I can pop that in one. So I'm gonna put that in, and it can have a graphics card. I'm pretty sure it had one because that first slot's missing where the PCI Express is. So that's for future upgrades. And look at the RAM in here. We've got ballistic RAM. I already checked this. The motherboard itself can handle 1600, but these are like 1866. So I actually had some DDR3 lying around from a really, really old computer. I'm gonna pop these in. These are 1600. This gives them another 8, so that's a total of 16 gigs of RAM. So no matter how much crap he throws at it, this is gonna do it. So this stuff is 1600. This is not 1600. However, the motherboard can only do 1600, so these are already clocked slower. So me putting the other ones in is not gonna change anything. And last but not least, the CPU that's in this bad boy is a 4th gen Intel. So it does have 4 cores and 8 threads. So he'll be able to do any of his editing stuff without any sort of issues for quite some time. I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't know Dell had 80 plus bronze for their power supplies. But yeah, I've got everything there. I've got a nice little power supply here that I can put in the SSD to, and like I said, I have another SATA cable to pop that in. That's pretty much all the upgrades I'm going to do to this, and it should be more than enough. The hardest part is going to be the Hackintosh part. Alright, so the first thing I've got the little penny drive right here. The one that's in here, I believe, is a Kingston. We're going to pop this out. I'm pretty sure he just put some tape in here, because this is meant for the old school hard drives, and it's just huge compared to this little teeny tiny SSD that's in here. Okay, so I found myself some double stick tape. Ah, finally. Shh. Plug. Top one in. I don't think this is gonna work. So because of the way how close these things are together, I can't really push them together or else I'm gonna be bending the wires too much. So I'm gonna keep this guy in here, just kind of stick him to the side. Oh, God, all of this is just not making me happy. That's fine for now. We'll have to do something with that once we do the whole GPU thing in the future, but that's the future. Let's not forget to plug this in. We do need power. So there we go. We are officially 2 hard drives in, total of 500 gigs-ish. Now the only thing left is to make sure we've got a sufficient amount of RAM. This is really hard to do with those big old sticks in there. Maybe I need to put these in first, but I'm too lazy. Oh, this is hard. It's like Jenga with my thumbs. Oh, jeez, throw it at me. Okay, now we got that cleared out. We can start with this one, and we're gonna jump over to slot 3. There we go. It's not totally maxed out. This board is maxed out at 32 gigs at 1600. I would like to put another fan in here if I had one, but I don't, because there's only an exhaust fan. But honestly, this system's is not really gonna get hot at all. Even on the motherboard, you know it's not gonna get hot because there's only 2 fan headers. You know, the perfect square monitor just looks really weird. It's booting up right now, and well, there it is. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some editing done today.
2,000 years later.
Well, things did not go as planned. It is a very long time later, probably about a week later. I have tried absolutely everything I can do to get the Optiplex 9020 to work as a Hackintosh, and it's not working, so I scrapped the idea. Maybe I'll try again in the future, maybe try something else, but every time I try to get this thing booted up, it'll either freeze in a certain place or something else will come up that gives me issues and I can't get it resolved. So for now, it's just going to be a Windows system, which really, really sucks because I was really wanting to do that, but it's a computer. It's a monitor, it's a mouse, keyboard, tower, It is an editing wonderful thing. I don't know where I was going there, but an editing station it is, and it is a very good one because of the CPU that's in there. Like I said, not gaming, but we can. We just got to get a graphics card, maybe a new power supply for this. But there's one more thing. One more thing that we need to do for this. It's an inside joke, but it needs to be done. Shit. I need internet. Alright, we got interwebs. We're gonna go to the Google of the Chromes. We're gonna pop up here. We're gonna go into Google search. Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? Bingo! Yeah. Save image. So basically this is just a very old running joke. When we were kids, this picture was just probably about the funniest thing we've ever seen in our entire lives of Carrot Top working out. So basically, every time one of us left the room or we had access to our other's account, computer, whatever, that we can change the background, that was the background. PlayStation, background. So, we're gonna make this the background. Background. Browse. Wallpaper. Choose picture. It's all for you, Thacky Poo. Wait a minute. Where's the rest of him? Still fit? Can I fit him on here? Yeah, that's what we want. Oh, Carrot Top. You make us laugh. And this is perfect. All right. This birthday present is all set up with its SSD and extra SSD. Since I didn't go with macOS, that can just be a storage for all of his music files that he's gonna do for his music editing and... I gotta stop staring at him. Anyway, that's all set up. It's got extra RAM, it's got the storage, it's got everything set up for him. And we've got Carrot Top looking over him. Last but not least, I just need to set a little message, a little happy birthday when he does open this up and stares at Carrot Top for a little bit and then reads the message. But let's see his reaction. Let's go see Zachy.